The Awakener's Handbook is really in many ways different than all of my other books. A lot of my other books are very businessy, very results oriented. And while certainly that's true for the Awakener's Handbook, it just comes from a different space. It's a far more metaphysical, almost spiritual, certainly purposeful kind of a book, unapologetically so. In this particular case, this book really emerged over the course of 6 or 12 months. It didn't happen instantly. There was a certain timing associated with it. And it's about this idea of the asleep, the awake, and the awakeners. The asleep are the people, and you see them around you all the time. I think it's the lion's share, it's the majority of people alive today. They're kind of more so going through the motions of life, kind of caught up in the rat race or sort of more in a survival mode. And then there are the awake, or people who are moving towards being awake, who are more so personally involved, engaged in personal development. But then there's a very small subset of that awake group, and these are the self-chosen, self-appointed awakeners. These are the ones who feel, and perhaps you even feel it watching this video, that there's something missing in your life. There's some kind of call to purpose that says that you'd like to be part of the awakening of other people. Now, whether that's just one person, a mother awakening her son, or whether that's a group of people at a business or a larger group in community, these awakeners feel the call to help awaken other people. So this is a book about that conceptual work, about that story. But then more importantly, it goes into the nitty-gritty of actually how to do it. All of my books are always very practical. This book goes into the detail of how to find your tribe, how to galvanize them towards you. And then once you've found them, what to actually do about it. It turns out you can't awaken someone by going up to them and banging them on the head and shaking them by the shoulders and saying, "Wake up!" It doesn't work that way. But you can help them energetically to move towards their own awakening. And the ways are incredibly varied. I mean, these are artists. These are rock stars, these are singers, these are speakers, these are scientists and parents and CEOs and entrepreneurs. There are so many ways to do this. So as part of the book, I've taken the time to do quite a few interviews with some of the great awakeners of our time to share their experiences wrapped around this terminology. So really this is a book, but it's also interviews. In the fullness of time, we're going to take those audio interviews and make them available to you, through the website. This is a book about the awakener, that self-imposed. It's important to me in my life to help awaken others, and exactly, precisely, specifically, how to do that with today's technology.